Ah, ich liebe ja die Musik ey, immer.
Idea, the situation is now critical. Our window of opportunity to fix this is rapidly closing. I'm sure you've noticed just how much things have deteriorated in recent days.
But even so...
This is your home. Are you really going to let everything fall to pieces?
Kokumi? Stimmt, die habe ich ganz vergessen.
Well, I live here, but it doesn't actually belong to me.
Huh? Paimon knows that voice.
Scheint jemand zu sein, den wir kennen.
Anyone else who comes into this domain in the future will take one look at the ruins before them and conclude that this place was abandoned years ago. But just imagine how different things could be if you maintain this domain in perfect condition. Whoever sets foot inside would witness a magical wonderland. How miraculous it would feel to them to find such unimaginable beauty in the middle of a lifeless desert.
Oh, you're right, General. Truly, but...
Act now while you still can. You have to stand up to this and break free from your despair. The most important thing is to have no regrets in the end.
Well, no one chooses to have regrets, do they? But I take your point. I'll try my best to stop running away. But the question remains of where to begin.
Paimon's figured out who it is.
Is it Mr. Honorary Knight's friend from a faraway land?
Sie ist eine Steinjungfer.
A divine priestess? What's that? Is it a kind of mage?
Gruppe?
What are you doing here? Huh? We have new visitors? Greetings, everyone. This is the Valurium Mirage, and I'm the caretaker, Adia. I'm so sorry that you have to see this domain in its current state of disarray. We are actively working on repairs, and everything will be back to normal shortly.
Greetings, everyone. I guess I should introduce myself too.
It's all right. Just leave the introductions to me.
I kinda wanted to say hello in my own way. But no harm done. I guess I'll let her do the honors.
This lady is a visitor to the domain, just like yourselves. She is a formidable military general. Have any of you heard of Inazuma's Onmyo Chamber?
What chamber?
Onmyo Chamber. It's an elite training academy for gifted students of Onmyodo. Practitioners are divided into 4 classes, A through D, and assigned the power of Shikigami based on their mastery of the art.
Wait.
This lady famously led the Class D underdogs to victory against the Class A favorites in the final mock campaign before graduation. An astonishing feat that few in the history of the Academy have ever achieved. Hence, formidable general is no exaggeration.
Du kannst mir auch ihren Namen nennen.
Isn't that right, General? What's wrong?
Huh? Wait, so the favorites were beaten by the classy underdogs? Paimon's not completely following.
Das gehört gerade alles zu dem Szenario, eine kurze Erzählung.
That doesn't sound like the divine priestess Mr. Honorary Knight was talking about.
Uh-oh. Did she just get caught lying in front of someone she was trying to impress? Or maybe she uses a different identity in her private life, and this is the first time her friends...
Es ist blöd, wenn halt einer weiß, wer sie wirklich ist.
Seems kind of embarrassing, but also kind of cool. I guess having someone else to introduce you is a good way to make an impression. Maybe I'd fit in better with everyone if I had a title too.
Some people call me a general, but it's just their way of showing respect. My actual name is Sangonomiya Kokomi.
Huh? Oh no. Sorry, my mistake, General. I mean, Miss Sangonomiya.
Wir brauchen von jetzt dann auch alle Titel. Ja, wir nehmen uns alle Titel.
Call me whatever you like, Idia. The only important thing about names is knowing who's who.
Oh, I get it now. It's like that story that Mom told me that time.
Grommel.
Klee can explain. So basically, in the story, a big group of people go on an adventure to Bottleland. One of them's called the King, and some of them are called Knights. So, Miss Sangonomiya must be the super smart one who solves all the problems in the story. What's that one called again?
Perhaps a sage?
Indeed. Wisdom is an important attribute found in military generals.
Okay, well, I'll just call you that. Miss General it is.
Fine by me. Sounds really cute. Coming from at least cuter than my pen name, that's for sure. Well then, how should I address the rest of you?
Ich bin ein guter Freund. Ich bin ein guter Kamerad. Freund.
How could I ever forget you? But what about these esteemed ladies and gentlemen accompanying you? I'd be delighted if you could introduce me to them too.
Wait, Klee wants a title too. Okay, got it. Klee wants to be a mage, the kind that flies around everywhere. Da-da-da! Whoosh! Kaya can be the master thief. Mr. Honorary Knight can be, the knight. And Paimon will be the fairy who follows the knight everywhere.
Master thief, huh? I did like playing pirates as a child, so I suppose this is an apt role for me. And I must admit, the master part is a nice touch.
Hold on a second. Are you saying the position of knight is now filled?
Yula can be the sword master who can cut through anything and also gets to wear a super sparkly cape.
That's more like it.
And Kale can be, the healer.
Kolja, willst du Ritterin sein? Wenn du Ritterin... Ach nee, wenn du Ritterin sein wirst?
No, I don't mind. Healer is a great role. I just don't know if I'm qualified to be one. Whenever I'm thinking of titles for myself, I usually imagine myself as an adventurer or musician. I never thought I could be a healer. I mean, it feels like it should be Master Tainari's role, if anyone's. Don't worry, Kale. You'll be the bestest healer ever. You don't talk much, but you're very kind, just like the healers in Mom's stories.
You'll do fine. I heard you're good with bandages. You can patch up a wound, can't you?
I can pitch a tent. Maybe you heard wrong? But I'll do my best. It's my first day filling in for Master Tainari, but hopefully it's the first of many.
This is a great idea. Once a new visitor arrives, they can assume a new identity, then add in some role-playing.
Oh, we can't leave you out, Miss Adia. There are lots of characters in Mom's stories, but you don't remind me of any of them.
That's perfectly okay. I already have a role here anyway, remember? I'm the caretaker.
I got it! This wasn't in any of the stories, but you can be the mascot.
Das Maskottchen.
Mascot?
Klee, maybe you could think up an even better role for Miss Adia.
A mascot, you say? Isn't that a character that doesn't have to actually do anything and sits around letting everyone else do all the important work? Incredible. You've seen right through me.
Sounds like the idea of being lazy is pretty exciting to her.
The mascot serves to maintain troop morale, Idia. Don't underestimate your role.
Ah, all right. I'll be the mascot then.
Grommel?
That's right. Thank you for bringing these new friends here safely. You can go off and play now.
Thanks, Water Droplet. See ya.
Water Droplet? Is that your pet name for it? I suppose it's as accurate a nickname as any.
We keep getting sidetracked. But I believe you were saying something about being in a difficult predicament. Is something wrong with the Valyria Mirage?
Oh, yes, about that. I'm afraid the entire domain has recently sustained some significant damage. It was as if the whole world was suddenly flipped upside down. A few components went missing from the core, which sustains the domain, and the impact cascaded out from there. Needless to say, many things in the Valyria Mirage have now stopped working. Just days after I agreed to let my friend's daughter come and visit too. When she gets here and sees the state this place is in...
Oh, so you're Mom's friend? Hi, Auntie Desert. I'm Klee. Here, I brought the magic invite, see?
Huh? Wait, so you're... you're...
Look how dilated her pupils are. She must be very surprised.
Yeah, and not in a good way. Mom's the one who sent me here. She's the strongest mage ever. She said that her friend lives in the desert.
Ah, I see. So being a mage runs in the family.
Was ist jetzt los?
You're Alice's daughter? Oh, I just want the ground to swallow me up right now. Wait, that's it. I'll hide myself away in the core of the domain. Hide there until this all blows over. See you all in 100 years.
Idia's really going through it. She's like a shriveled little forest fungus, hanging its head in shame.
Kale? That's a harsh analogy. Where'd all that come from?
Don't worry, Auntie Desert. Klee's here to help you. And all my friends will help too. Just take a deep breath, and then another deep breath, and all your worries will fly away.
Das ist die Antwortpflicht eines Ritters.
Yeah, don't you worry. Sir Fix-a-Lot over here has a good track record with this kind of thing.
Well, I'm useless, but it looks like that won't matter with all you capable people around. Fantastic.
Don't put yourself down, Adia. You're great too.
Thanks for your encouragement. Anyway, for the time being, please talk amongst yourselves. That'll give me some time to think things through and maybe make a start on, delegating.
Da ist die Ding. Was macht ihr da hinten? Lesen. Wassergeister wollen mit dir Verstecken spielen. Haben wir eine Form angenommen, sich überall verstecken. Hab dich gefunden. Der da, oder? Ja. Die Musik, ey. Aha.
Find anything you like?
Na, lesen wir mal mit, reden wir mit denen.
Hi, Miss General. Mr. Honorary Knight says that you're from Watatsumi Island. What's it like there? There must be loads of fish, right? Wait! You look kinda like a mermaid. Are there fish in your family?
Oh, sorry to disappoint you, Miss Mage, but I'm just an ordinary human. I have lots of great stories about Watatsumi Island, though. Come on, let's enjoy the scenery while I tell you all about it.
Hi, Miss General. What's it like there? Wait!
Okay, bloß dasselbe.
I have lots of...
Aber ich finde es irgendwie lustig, dass die Kokumi halt gar nicht drauf eingeht irgendwie oder erzählt, wie sie daherkommt.
Feeling nervous, Kale? Well, it's your first time as a guide, after all.
Hmm? Oh no, not at all. I'm just, still settling into the role. So I was thinking about how to talk more like Master Tainari.
Well, the easiest way to imitate someone is to start with their most common turns of phrase.
Oh, okay. In that case, put that mushroom down. Now, it's highly poisonous.
There you go. With just a few simple words, you've captured your master's personality perfectly.
Anyway, what about your role? Don't you mind being the master thief? It doesn't sound like you're one of the good guys.
Maybe not. Until you factor in that I only steal from the enemy.
Oh! Fair point, fair point.
Halt, da ist Teleporter. Klaus, du kannst so schreiben, was du willst. Hä? Geht's irgendwie weiter? Ah. So.
Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
I see everything. Positions. Committed to memory. Yeah.
Das sind relativ wenig Monster für eine Kiste. Kommen da nicht meistens eigentlich mehr?
Find anything you like?
Okay, da geht's dann auch noch auf. Mich würde schon fast eher interessieren, wie diese Kanne überhaupt erstellt wurde. Da ist wieder so ein Gutschein-Ding. Warum ist da eine Kiste oben? Ah. Die Blumen könnten sie ruhig auch für den Kanne dann machen.
Who else has visited the Valorian Mirage recently? There was someone from the academia who came not long ago. A Kasharawar scholar. Blonde hair. Architect, I think. He was a huge help, and redesigned many of the buildings here. Although he was always grumbling to himself, he was extremely diligent in his work. What a kind person.
Echter blonde Typ war auch hier? Ich habe vergessen, wie er heißt.
I could tell that was a sensitive soul. A lot like me.
Karev, ja,
Sorry.
genau.
Please pretend you didn't hear that. I'm, of course, a very strong and resilient person. After him, an aristocrat from Mondstadt showed up. Then the Miss Sangonomiya.
Ah, der Aristokrat aus Mondstadt.
Unfortunately, everything here suddenly started changing before I had the chance to be a good host and show them around.
Do you know where the Mondstadt aristocrat is now?
If I remember correctly, he headed north after the incident. It's a pity we're having all these issues. Oh, if we could get everything working normally again, I could probably locate him in an instant. Still, not to worry. There's nothing dangerous here.
Was mit den Monstern? Ich meine, ich habe gerade einen Hüllchen schon besiegt.
Hey, Idea! You got an update for us? We've all caught up with each other.
Very well. Then please allow me, Idea, your mascot, to explain exactly what's happened here.
Sie geht vollkommen in diesem Szenario auf.
Basically, this entire domain is powered by a device called the Central Hub, which you all saw earlier. But following a major incident, several key components from the central hub came loose and went flying. 4 components, I believe, which has caused the central hub to stop turning.
Oh, so that thing's supposed to spin?
Yes, it definitely shouldn't be frozen still like it is now. At least, that's not how it was when I first got here. Oh, I've done such a terrible job of taking care of it, it's so embarrassing.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. So, we need to fix the big wheel up there. And to do that, we need to find the missing parts.
Right. I do know where one of the parts is. It landed not too far away. But the rest all landed in different areas. I'm afraid you'll have to go and look for those. Now, as the caretaker and your mascot, I shall announce your respective adventure duties.
You can just be yourself if you want. No need to force the whole role-playing thing.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I was thinking that maybe Swordmaster Eula and Healer Kale could investigate the northern zone, if that's okay?
Fine by me. I was going to be looking for my cousin there anyway.
I'll be your backup, Eula. I know you usually team up with Amber, so I'll try my best to fill her shoes.
Oh? Well, this'll be fun. Let's see if a forest ranger can outperform an outrider.
Master Thief Kaya and Mage Klee, if you could earmark some time in your busy schedules to search the west zone.
Earmark? What does that mean?
It just means we mustn't forget to do it. Don't worry. We can handle that.
Finally, we have our general, Miss Sangonomiya, and our knight, the Traveler. If there's no objections, please come with me to retrieve the first component.
Wird gemacht. Klee, Alter, wie schaust du? Das muss ich zum Thumbnail machen, wenn ich es nicht vergesse. Mein Schwert steht dir zu Diensten.
Wow, spoken like a true knight.
Then, for my part, my strategic mind is at your service.
All right, well, if anyone finds anything, come back here and we'll regroup. Please take care while you're out on the road and look after each other, especially our little mage here.
You got it. I'll take extra special care of Kaya.
I'll be on my best behavior.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. You two, please follow me. I remember seeing it just behind the central hub.
So, how come you didn't bring it back when you first saw it?
I'd have been more than happy to, if this one component was enough to fix the whole domain. But with 3 other components to find, oh, I suddenly felt overwhelmed by how much work needed doing.
He's so faul, Alter. Was geht?
Paimon kinda gets that. Taking the first step is always the hardest part.
Ich kann die mal in Discord posten, die ganzen Mangas. Oder beziehungsweise Mann war's. Oh, ich hätte auch so hochgekommen. War ich hier oben nicht schon? Ja. Standort des ersten Bauteils. Hä? Ich dachte, ich... Achso, das ist da hinten. Wasser.
Hey, so, Paimon's been meaning to ask, what brought you here, Kokomi? Oh, well, things have quieted down in Watatsumi Island for now. So I thought I'd take the chance to get out and see more of the world. You've traveled a pretty long way. Why Sumeru? I figured that I needed to venture further than usual to really broaden my horizons. Well, that's one reason anyway. I can explain in more detail another time.
Dass die dann immer genau da landen, wo auch der Traveler hingeht. Die sollten mir noch nichts erzählen, Alter. Die wissen noch ganz genau, wo sie hingehen. Hey Leute, was geht?
For you.
Ah, da. Hä, muss ich das aus dem Ding rausziehen?
Okay, this is the spot. Now, I'm sure you're both wondering, but where's the component? There's nothing here. Oh, where could it be?
Oh, it's that lamp thingy, right? Water Droplet showed us how that works already.
Yes, that's the one. There goes my big introduction.
Super
Showing
Paimon.
people the ropes is supposed to be my job. Oh, I can't believe I'm being shown up by a Hydro Eidolon.
Cheer up, Edea. The Hydro Eidolon can give a basic demonstration of how to use things, but beyond that, it can't communicate. That's where you come in. Your descriptions can explain everything in full, vivid detail.
Paimon forgot how persuasive Kokomi can be when she really wants to. Sometimes having a genius strategist around really comes in handy.
Mir ist gerade klar geworden, dass jemand mit Redegewandtheit leicht trösten und ihm sogar Selbstvertrauen geben kann. Wunderbar.
Oh, well, if you put it that way. Well then, just pretend like you've never seen it before, and I'll tell you all about it. This is called the streaming projector. Everything here in the Valurium Mirage was made using this device. All you need to do is place an item in the projector, and you can construct a corresponding item based on the shape of the original and your imagination. At least, I think that's what it used to do. With the domain in its current state, only its most basic functions are still operable.
Beleuchtung?
Okay, not quite that basic. At the moment, it's only able to show two-dimensional objects. I call them preprints. Think of it like a sort of draft or blueprint or something.
So you're saying the component fell into the preprints?
Yes, exactly. I'll leave you to go in and physically retrieve it. Well, I'll be out here rooting for you by doing a motivational dance.
Really?
No, sorry. I feel like I have two left feet when I try to dance. I guess I'll just find a place nearby to sit and wait patiently for you.
Hey, come on! Cheer up! We'll handle everything from here!
Der ist schon, hä? Willst du wirklich tanzen? Mal schauen, wo ich rauskomme. Da.
Doesn't look like the component is in here.
Wo, Rettich und Möhren?
Yes, that's the one! Now you just need to bring it back out.
What is this thing anyway? Some kind of gear?
Huh?
And why is it so small? It doesn't look like it belongs in that huge wheel.
It's hard to explain, but I assure you that it's definitely one of the components. So that leaves 3 more components missing.
Every journey begins with a first step. I think we're off to a good start, and things should keep going smoothly from here.
You really think so?
Na klar, vertrau der Militärberaterin.
I suppose you're right. She did manage to defeat Class A at the Onmyo Chamber, after all.
You don't need to keep bringing that up.
Anyway, thank you for all your help. I'll take this and start trying to repair the central hub. You two may as well head back to town. Oh, why am I so clumsy? Once again, I was no help at all. The least I can do is try and handle the actual repairs.
Ja dann, schön, dass du da warst, Mino. Da oben oben jetzt eigentlich ein Teleporter? Oder wo war... Oh, der war da. Bin ich da dran vorbeigelaufen? Ich glaube schon. Warte, was ist denn das da? Hey, warum ist es jetzt weg? Was soll der Scheiß jetzt? Hey? Da ist es wieder. Ah, das ist eins von diesen komischen Glücksdings da, Bums da, was weiß ich was. Aktion. Ah, Abenteuer, Abendstand der Verabredung. Was? Hä? Ah, man bekommt die Laila. Eine Sommer... Warte mal. Alter, das war ja auch die, wo sie gesagt hat, die war hier. Nee, blondes Haar, das war der andere. Ja, ich hab's vergessen, egal. Die zahllosen Gäste, doch, die war da. Cool. Sommerliche Begegnung. Luxuriöse Truhe. Oh. Sommerparadies Mirage 1. Vorausgehende Aufträge verfügbar. Nach 7 Stunden verfügbar. Okay. Und da? Komm, schnapp sie dir. Ah, okay. Das sind im Prinzip wie die Muscheln. Was ist das? Kristall und beschwerte Freude. Oh, ich habe jetzt schon keinen Bock mehr drauf, ey. Das gibt doch viel zu viel von dem Zeug. 240. Ist die 270? Ich weiß gut, da sind immer ein paar drin, aber trotzdem. Aber da kriege ich den seit Zeug. Achso, ich muss eben bloß 150 sammeln für in seine Klamotten. Attraktion. Ah, okay, kommt erst noch. Jetzt müsste ich wieder hoch. Ah, warte mal, ich kann mich doch porten. Warte, reden wir von oben, ganz oben, oder reden wir von hier irgendwo in der Nähe? Dass die Kiste da ist. Ah, okay, das ging eigentlich schneller als gedacht. Hey, ich kann doch nicht rein. Das will mich wegstoßen. Okay. Oh, ja. Das war mal wieder geil, Alter. Ich stand halt direkt davor. Hey, dann ist ein Schloss. Das ist nicht ganz oben. Ich dachte da oben. Tja. Wüste? Achso, ist das so Paradies in der Wüste darstellen. Hui. Wupp.
What's wrong, Kokomi? I'm just a little confused. You mentioned that the water droplet showed you how to use the projector? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? I'm so curious to know what happened.
Oh, sure!
Ja, klar, Komi, was passiert, nachdem ihr Tröpfchen begegnet seid?
See.
Hey, look! The wheel is spinning now! Oh, and now it's stopped again! Well, that didn't last long.
It also wasn't spinning at the right speed. before the incident, it spun much faster than that.
Ach, sie war davor schon da?
Oh, so you saw it back when it was still working?
Oh, yes. I arrived here a little earlier than the rest of you. But the incident took place not long after I entered. Like Idea said, it felt like the world was flipped upside down. I don't know how else to describe it. And I certainly don't want to experience it again.
No, it's no use. Seems it won't run until all the missing components are returned. For a moment there, when it started turning, I got excited. I thought that maybe the hub can work just fine without the other three.
Wishful thinking is only going to lead to disappointment, Idea. Let's stick to the plan. We'll get there.
Hey, Mr. Honorary Knight and Miss General are here. Oh, and our mascot. You beat us! I was sure we were gonna be the first ones back.
Hey, how'd it go?
Wir haben erreicht, was wir wollten. Das Schwert des Ritters schneidet nicht nur Luft.
Impressive. I doubt you'd find many other knights of such caliber even among the knights of Favonius.
Wie Kleber diese Sternaugen bekommt. Irgendwie muss ich da an One Piece denken, wenn der Ruffy wieder irgendwas, irgendeiner Roboter sieht oder so.
How about our master thief and mage? Did you find anything?
You bet! We made a huge discovery. The place we were trying to get to was blocked off. We couldn't see anything past it, and there was no way around. But then, just now, a huge canyon appeared out of nowhere, so we hurried back here.
It appeared just now?
Come and see, Mr. Honorary Knight. Let's go on a canyon adventure.
Schluchtabenteuer.
I'll sit this one out. I'm beat after trying to make those repairs. I need to take a break.
Miss General, you should come too. You can hide behind me and give me smart advice while I protect you.
Wonderful. It would be an honor to serve as advisor for our young mage.
Let's go!
Wie sie da so lacht, Alter. Und sie ist weg. Steige in den Express, aber dank einer Sicherheitsprozedur. Was? Geht zur Schlucht, wie gesprochen hat. Nein! Oh. Warte, wo ist die Kiste? Warte, die ist bei mir aufgetaucht. Ja, die Kanne, die Kiste hier, das Ding hier ist nicht gefährlich, deswegen laufen hier auch wilde Viecher rum und so ein Zeug.
Easy money.
Wahrscheinlich, weil sich das Rad gedreht hat.
Just before the canyon appeared, I heard a faint sound, like something mechanical turning.
Ka-chuck, ka-chuck, ka-chuck.
Could it have been the central hub? That would mean this canyon appeared after it started spinning.
Hey, you, oh. New guys, huh?
Oh. Das ist der Typ mit blaue Haare, ich dachte, das ist die Leila.
Oh, hey! Paimon didn't realize anyone else besides Adele lived here.
You actually saw her? She's barely shown her face since everything started falling apart here.
Excuse me for asking, but who are you?
Oh, right. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ferdinand. Me and my brothers look after this whole zone. Well, we used to, until this whole domain was, like, flipped upside down, or whatever. The method we were using to make the carts and tracks stopped working after that.
Idea is working on repairing the domain. We were just with her before coming here.
Really? Huh. I assume that she'd be curled up in a fetal position somewhere, hoping all her problems will magically disappear on their own.
Hätte sie auch fast.
Anyway, I checked all the stations around the whole circuit. They've all conked out.
Conked out? How? Would you mind elaborating a little for us?
But aren't you just travelers who stumbled upon this place by accident?
Nuh-uh. I'm Mage Klee, Idea's helper.
A mage? You?
Allow me to explain.
Stellt euch Ferdinand vor und erklärt ihm alles.
Okay, I gotcha. Well, right now the more helpers we got, the better.
Klee ist weg.
Anyway, our first priority is to get the carts here up and running again.
Oh? And why is that?
The roads here twist and turn so much that the best way to get around is by riding the rail tracks instead. Let me show you. This is what we used to make them. Did Idea bring you up to speed on these things?
Der Bündellichtwerfer?
Yep. Basically, we need something that we can put inside that'll make a cart for us.
Like what? Can it be anything as long as it looks like a cart?
Yeah, you could put it that way. But one other thing is that it has to be compatible with the tracks.
So, something like a sedan chair, maybe? But I'm not sure we have all the materials required to build one of those.
How about you, Traveler? Any ideas?
Klee hat doch bestimmt irgendein Spielzeug dabei. Ein Wagen in der Form einer Burg, aber mit Beinen? Ein Holzwagen?
That would solve the issue of materials.
Wood's no good. A rickety wooden cart would be too dangerous.
Really? Hey everyone, come and see what Klee made.
Es war klar, dass die Klee das einmal macht.
Look, I made a cart. Wow, amazing work, Klee.
Whoa! It fits the track like a glove, too. Plus, it's a heck of a lot cuter than the ones Idea made.
Die kleine Hexe ist brillant.
I just wanted to give it a try, and suddenly, boom! There it was! Paimon's gotta ask, what exactly did you make your cart from, Klee? I used Jumpy Dumpty.
Bomben?
Thought so.
Is there a problem or something? If not, then let's get ready to leave.
It's just... this cart is made from,
Kein Problem.
It's a bomb or something, isn't it? Yeah, I gathered from your conversation that Jumpy Dumpty is a little more volatile than the cute name suggests. It's okay, though, because the end product only takes on the general look of the source material. So to be more specific, while different materials have different properties, most of them aren't transferred to...
It's okay. No need to delve into the theoretical stuff. Paimon just wanted to make sure we aren't about to end up like the, flying fish of Starfell Lake.
Huh?
Can we ride the cart now?
In a moment. We need a hydroidolin to power it up first.
Krumme?
Okay, she's ready to roll. Hop in.
Wie sie echt eine Bombe reingesteckt hat.